how's it going? This is Amy. Welcome back to Book Talk Tuesday. This is Tuesday, Book Talk Tuesday. I made it. Glasses are fogging up. If you're new, welcome to. This is me, Amy. Glasses always fog up at the beginning. I don't know why. Probably because I just washed my hair. But anywho, we're back. And today we have a small book haul. I got a couple of books from eBay. Actually, one just came in today. And I got some more books from the library book sale on the 1st. So yeah, hopefully this video will be short and sweet, being halfway serious. It's Tuesday and the weather's nice. It's sunny, although it's going to start raining again tonight and for the next 3 days, I think it said. But on to our book haul. So the first two books, I got two books from eBay. And the first one I kind of showed on the last video, I think. It's the next book in the Detective Erica Foster series by Robert Brinza. It's The Night Stalker. The first one was The Girl in the Ice. And so this one is about, in the dead of a sweltering hot summer's night, Detective Erica Foster is called to a murder scene. The victim, a doctor, is found suffocated in bed. His wrists are bound and his eyes are bulging through a clear plastic bag tied tight over his head. A few days later, another victim is found dead in exactly the same circumstances. As Erica and her team start digging deeper, they discover a calculated serial killer, stalking their victims before choosing the right moment to strike. The victims are all single men with very private lives. Why are their pasts shrouded in secrecy, and what links them to the killer? As a heat wave descends upon London, Erica will do everything to stop the Night Stalker before the body count rises, even if it means risking her job. But the victims might not be the only ones being watched. Erica's own life could be on the line. So that sounds interesting. In the last book, she was being stalked, and I thought it was by the person they caught, but maybe not. So this book looks like it is 374 pages. Yeah. So that's interesting. I did like the first one in the Erica Foster series, so that's the reason I got the next one. There's 5, I think, so I'll probably get them all because I do really like it. It's a detective in London, and she's not English. She's from Eastern Europe somewhere. I think she immigrated when she was young. I want to say with her mom, but I can't remember. Anywho, but nice hot summer in London, huh? Yeah. Okay, so there's that one. And the next one I got, because I borrowed it from the library and I had to take it back and I wasn't finished with it. So I'm about 50 pages in on this one. And this is Lincoln and California, The President, the War, and the Golden State by Brian McGinty. So this is interesting. I really like this one. When I started reading it, I knew I probably wanted to get it. So it just facilitated me getting it faster because I had to take it back. And it's not a very long book. It's obviously nonfiction history, Civil War, California history. I think it's 185 pages. Yeah, so it's not very big at all. So it's basically about Lincoln's connections to California during the Civil War and has a bunch of California history and Lincoln's rise to the presidency and into the Civil War. So that one is a good one. If you're interested in California, that obviously has some California history in it. And so this next books, I got 9 books. 9 books from the library sale. And let's see if I can put it here without knocking things over. The first one here is a hardback. This is the only hardback I got at the library sale this time. This is Leaving Home, a collection of Lake Wobegon stories by Garrison Keillor. Now, Garrison Keillor did radio show Prairie Home Companion. I think he still goes around doing a little bit of it, but he pretty much retired. But I think he's went back to doing certain things, but I know he has a little bit of his it's like a skit, a talking skit, because it's like he's went the Prairie Home Companion was at theaters, and they had a bunch of different musicians. So it was musical, it was storytelling, it was, yeah, it was just it was fun stuff. I really like that radio show. And so I have a few of his books. I've read, I know one. I'm thinking there was another one, but I can't remember. But I really like his writing and his humor. And it's Lake Wobegon is this fictitious town in I don't know if I think it's fictitious. It's in Minnesota. I think Minnesota. Um yeah, just a made up stories about people in town and different things, and it's very humorous. It's very funny. So this is just a good, nice, you know, funny storytelling. Minnesota, yeah, it's Minnesota. So there's the characters that he's created is just they're just hilarious. But yeah, it's an older book. It's hardback, and I think it's not that big, 244 pages, and yeah. He's just a good humorist, storyteller. I really like him. And then this next one I found this one. I've been wanting to get it, and I found a copy there at the library sale. So I said, sure, why not? It's a George Orwell's Animal Farm. I have 1984, and I've been wanting to get this one. This is really short, but I have never read it. It's supposed to obviously be a really good book, political um, undertones, overtones. I don't know, but it says on the back, a farm is taken over by its overworked, mistreated animals. With flaming idealism and stirring slogans, they set out to create a paradise of progress, justice, and equality. Thus, the stage is set for one of the most telling satiric fables ever penned, a razor edged fairy tale for grown ups that records the evolution from revolution against tyranny to a totalitarianism just as terrible. When Animal Farm was first published 50 years ago, Stalinist Russia was seen as its target. Today, today it is devastatingly clear that wherever and whenever freedom is attacked under whatever banner, the cutting clarity and savage comedy of George Orwell's masterpiece has a meaning and a message still fiercely fresh. So yeah, it's about these animals. They take over the farm, being mistreated and everything. But really, in real life, oh, this people have written. Well, I love Jr. I love Jr. Um, yeah, I'm gonna say this was a school book, and it had many, many semesters of use, or it's just one person. Kimberly, it's my sister's name, but this is not her book. Um, yeah. So, anywho, my sister's gonna like that. We got little doodles. It's not necessarily um notes of, well, maybe there is some. And JR is so fine. Oh, Kimberly, you had it bad, huh? Writing in Animal Farm. She did not want to read this book. She's got some nice doodles. It's not really annotated. It's annotated with this girl's little doodly doos. But she did write one. What importance does this song have? There's a song in here. Oh, she did annotate a little bit. She did take notes. But she's really, whatever semester this is, high on JR. Yeah, that is. This is great. Kim, if you're out there, I don't know. I got this in. Oh, Lord. Oh, she did. Wow, that's a big annotation right there. That's. Oh, boy. It's not that big of. Yeah, I'm keeping this copy forever. I am. I just. Little surprises like that have. Yeah, she does have notes. It's not all about JR. Um, she did her homework. Whoa, this is pretty. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be an interesting read. Um, I'm wondering if we're going to have notes on how I'm wondering who this JR is, and she's got different colored pens. She really got into this, but the JR, I see JR popped up somewhere again. No, it didn't. Wait. They want to do the harvest and faster than Mr. Jones would. And then she writes, I do too. Okay, that's cute. That's not a big book. It's going to be a little longer because I'm going to be reading Kimberly's stuff. It looks like it's 139 pages. Anyway, it's a classic, a literary classic. Been wanting it. Glad I got this copy. Okay, on to the other stuff. So this, I found some little book shots that James Patterson does, little short stories. And then there's one is a trilogy, which I never heard of this one, so I don't know. It's the Diamond Trilogy. That's book 1, 2, and 3. The first one is called, um, he's written it with Elizabeth Haley, I guess. The Diamond Trilogy, book 1, Dazzling. These are really short. These are just short little, like, novellas, I guess. Thrillers. And the next one is Radiant. I did not pay $2.98. I paid less than that. And Exquisite. So I don't really know what these are about. It's just I don't know if it's a diamond heist or something like that. It says Bookshot Flames. So I don't know what Flames is. But original romance presented by, oh, it's a romance. It's not a thriller. It's a romance trilogy, Bookshots. You can devour in a few hours. Possible. Stop reading. Okay. So, um, this gal comes to New York to be a successful artist. She's a hostess at the Stone Room, a bar for the beautiful and the billionaires. She's fine being on her own until tech billionaire Derek takes her breath away. Siobhan. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think that's it. I've heard that as far as Irish names. Siobh. Siobhan. I can't pronounce it very well, but I know how it sounds. I just can't say it. Anyway, so there's those three. Um, yeah, so I guess these are little romance. Um, we'll find out how that goes. And then there's this bookshot. It's a thriller. It's Zoo 2. I read James Patterson's, I think I read the first one, Zoo. It's a regular sized book. The most dangerous animal is man. It's by Max Delalo. Delalo? I don't know. James Patterson Zoo was just the beginning. I think I read that. The planet is still under violent siege by fierce animals. Humans are their desperate prey, except some humans are evolving, mutating into savage species that could save civilization or end it. It's lightning fast stories by James Patterson, novels you can devour in a few hours, can't stop reading. Um yeah, so it's just really short. They're under 200 pages. I think this is 145. So it's short. Yeah, there's a regular size book was the first one was Zoo. So I think I read that. And I think it was made into a TV movie too. I can't be 100%, but I'm pretty sure. So that's those. And then these I did get two Michael Conleys, the Harry Bosch series, because I guess I just started collecting them. I still haven't read the first one yet, but yeah. So first one I got is, or the first one, the two I got. One is The Drop, um, Michael Conley, The Drop. And this is given 3 years before you must retire from the LAPD, Detective Harry Bosch wants wants cases more fiercely than ever, and in one morning he gets two. DNA from a 1989 murder matches that of a 29-year-old convicted rapist. Was he an 8-year-old killer, or has something gone terribly wrong in the new regional crime lab? When a city councilman's son jumps or is dropped from a window at the Chateau Marmont, Bosch is called to the death scene, fraught with internal politics. Bosch, Bosch's old nemesis, the councilman, demands that Bosch handle the investigation. Now relentlessly pursuing both cases, Bosch, I can't say that name, makes two chilling discoveries. A sadistic killer has been operating unknown in the city for more than 2 decades, and a political conspiracy threatens to reveal the dark history of the police department itself. So that's that one. And this one is number, I don't know what number this is. Okay, so this is the drop, and that's way down there. I don't know where that one's at. I see this one. I think this is a newer one. Oh boy. Um, that is number, let's see, maybe number 15. The drop's number 15 in the series, maybe. And then this other one I got is Two Kinds of Truth, the bigger paperback. And that is, this is 20. I guess this is number 20. So this was, this one kind of, oh, dun, 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 copyright 2017. And 2017. The story was published in 2017. So I don't know if there's any after this. I would say, yeah, maybe. But this one, Two Kinds of Truth, is Harry Bosch, exiled from the LAPD, is working cold cases for the San Fernando Police Department when all hands are called out to a local drugstore where two pharmacists have been murdered in a robbery. Bosch and the tiny town's detective squad sift through the clues, which leads into the dangerous world of prescription drug use. To get to the people at the top, Bosch must risk everything and go undercover in the shadowy world of organized crime and pill mills. It's a new thing I've heard of. Meanwhile, an old case from Bosch's days with LAPD comes back to haunt him when a long-time imprisoned killer claims Harry framed him and seems to have new evidence to prove it. If this conviction is overturned, every case Bosch ever worked on will be called into question. As usual, he must fend for himself as he tries to clear his name and keep a clever killer in prison. The two cases wind around each other like strands of barbed wire. Along the way, Bosch discovers that there are two kinds of truth, the kind that sets you free and the kind that leaves you buried in darkness. Two Kinds of Truth. Harry Bosch. I have watched several episodes of the Harry Bosch on Amazon Prime. I guess they did the Harry Bosch, the original series, and then they went, and then there's another Harry Bosch series. So I haven't got to that. So I don't know. I'm assuming it has to do with him going to this other police department. um, we're just gonna assume. And the last one I have is another Allison Brennan. I started collecting hers too. I haven't read one yet, but they seem really interesting because there is a female lead character, and this is Dead Heat. Kind of covering her nose there. And somebody paid $4.98. I did not pay $4.98. I don't know where it came from. Anyway, this came from the library sale. So this is FBI agent Lucy Kincaid. Okay, this is the series I've been wanting to read. And so Lucy, okay, says deep in the heart of Texas, assigned to San Antonio's violent crimes unit, Lucy Kincaid joins a team of seasoned veterans and newer agents for a task force called Operation Heatwave. Sometimes it's hot there in Texas. It's supposed to be a simple sweep of known offenders with outstanding warrants. But when Lucy and her team try to bust two local brothers for jumping bail, she walks into a hotbed of pure evil. Their names are George and Jamie Sanchez. Maybe Jaime. Jaime. Anyway, George, it could be Jaime. I don't think it's Jamie. Those two names for some reason I mix it up in my head. They're charged with, never mind, because they're charged with murder, drug trafficking, and worse. And one of them is still out there. And it says the heat is on as Lucy races to capture. We're going to go with Jaime because it's a Spanish name, Sanchez. More shocking evidence comes to light. The brothers have been using their basement as a holding cell for children they kidnapped for the cartels. When George agrees to turn on his brother, he is murdered behind bars. Now Lucy has no choice but to go outside the law, enlisting the help of her brother, Sean Rogan, and his mercenary brother, Kane. She enlisting the help of, her boyfriend. I'm like, what? Yeah, her boyfriend, Sean, and his mercenary brother, Kane. She will risk her career and both their lives to bring down a crime lord's empire before more innocent lives go up in flames. Well, that sounds really good. Like crime and drugs and cartels and Texas heat. Anyway, so that's the books I got. Yeah. So I did order another book from eBay. Yeah, I just have one more. That's for an April reading thing I'm gonna do when we get there. And let's see. I finished reading Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. And oh me technical difficulties. Okay, can you hear me? Yeah, okay. Um man, my voice is going. Yeah, so I finished Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. Boy, I sure like this book. And it was dark. This is dark. I'll do a my reading wrap up at the end of March or the beginning of April, I think. Save this for my March reads. But it was a whopper, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. We'll get more into that later when I review it, but don't want to give anything away. But yeah, it wasn't that big of a book, but it it kept you interested. And then I started reading because this isn't very Fleet Cute. Um, Started concentrating on this one. So it's a little romance, a soccer. And at first, I was thinking when I first talked about this, I didn't think I read any sports romance or sports stories, but actually, I was thinking about I have. It wasn't really a romance. It was shoot, Taylor Jenkins Reid. Carrie Soto is back. Yeah, that was a tennis one, and it had to do with a tennis star. So technically, that was a sports read because it did talk about tennis stuff. And I like tennis. I really like tennis. And I kind of like soccer. I do. Well, I do like soccer, but I don't watch it all the time. I don't watch. I might watch some women's soccer this whenever. I don't even know when they play. Um, but I usually watch the women's FIFA World Cup when it comes around every 4 years. I really like watching that. But other than that, I don't watch much soccer. But I I do like it. I don't know why I don't watch it. I don't know all the rules, and so it's kind of tough to like understand. I'm a baseball, football, like American football, kind of gal. But yeah, so that's the books I'm reading that book, and I got my Lincoln in California, so I'll be reading that. Back to reading this. And yeah, so that's it for my book haul and a short little reading update. And we'll be back here on Thursday if you cross your fingers and have high hopes for a I forgot what I was going to do. Something on Thursday, but I also have a haircut on Thursday, so we will see how that goes. Anywho, yeah. So you have a good rest of your week, and we'll be back. Hopefully, I'll be here with a fresh cut, maybe. Um, Anyhow, enough of this nonsense. Have a good rest of your week. Stay warm or stay cool, whatever it is. Stay classy. Okay, see you later. Bye.